Manchester's a city which is famous for its music, culture, arts, industry, and of course it's home to one of the world's greatest football teams. And obviously Manchester City play there as well. But for me it's only really matched by London in terms of the vibe you can get from the streets. And to be honest, I actually prefer Manchester because there's much more of a friendlier, more sort of community vibe than you'd probably get in London. The video was taken on 20th of November this year, and I spent about 5 hours or so on the street, shooting mainly in overcast and rainy conditions. I also did quite a bit of photography at night, and the annual Christmas market kind of set the stage for a lot of the photographs.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry, that one. Red Bull, that one. Red Bull, that one. Right, this way then, we're going to go back round this kind of circle really. Light's a bit better now. I have some light at the moment, which is suiting me.
A couple of hours into the afternoon, it was time to get something to eat and drink and let the rest of the daylight disappear. Shooting at night is a really challenging thing to do, and it's something we're both really excited about doing. So after a coffee, sandwich, it was time to head out again into a much darker Manchester city centre. Initially I was going to narrow this down to just one photograph, but in the end I settled for two. I just loved both of these photographs for different reasons. This first one, just because here we are in the middle of winter, it's raining, it's freezing cold, and yet the girls are dressed as if they're going to a party in the middle of August. I took the photograph as they walked towards me, and they were literally on top of me when I pressed the shutter. The movement in the picture is great. It gives a sense of urgency as they try to get to wherever they're going before they get too wet. I shot the image with zone focusing, as I do with much of my work these days, and it allowed me to get a low angle to see into their faces, and the wide angle lens, the 21mm lens, gives me some separation between the two girls in the front and their friend behind. The second image is probably my favourite, and it's one of those moments you see in a split second and all you can do is just react to what happens in front of you. With the previous picture I saw the girls coming towards me and had time to position myself and decide what I was actually going to take. For this picture I walked through a crowd of people and the picture just literally appeared and then disappeared. Using zone focusing again, low camera angle, I was able to get something which was really satisfying to me. I love the woman in a hat and coat. The guy walking with her is dressed not so elegantly. Her expression is wonderful, and the figures around them add to the scene, as do the reflections in the buildings. For me, it's a really good street photograph and one that I'm very, very happy with.